Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be part 1 of my journey, and I will be sharing with you guys on breeding celestial pearl Danios for the very first time. In this video, I will go over my breeding setup that I have set up for them, what I have in there, how I'm keeping it, as well as the fry setup and how I will be keeping it, and also just a quick glimpse at the live food cultures that I have started in preparation for having celestial pearl Danio fry. Alright guys, let's start with my 10-gallon breeder setup. This is where I will be initially breeding the males and females of the celestial pearl Danios. Like I said, it is a 10-gallon. I have a sponge filter and a heater set in there. The heater is only set about like 72 because I know they like cooler water. All I have in here is the heater, the sponge filter, and this little breeder box with some subwasser tang. Because celestial pearl Danios are egg scatterers and their eggs do not stick to things, they like to breed in a clump of subwasser tang or any kind of loose moss. They go down in here and the females will drop their eggs, and if you do not have a way to protect the eggs, they will come back and eat them. So I have this little breeder box that has slits in the bottom that the eggs will fall through, and then the eggs will be safe through here, and I will check it every day or so whenever I can see some breeding activity and get the eggs out and put them somewhere else. Alright, in here I currently only have 1 male and 4 females. This is my first time. I've heard that this ratio is pretty good to start out with and doesn't allow too many males to be just kind of showing off for the girls. They actually will breed. I just stuck them in here this evening after I got home from work, so they're still kind of pale and getting used to the setup. But I expect them to color up in the next couple hours. I apologize for this tank being so dark, but this is where I will be raising the fry. It is a 5-gallon with just a little sponge filter in there. I do need to get a heater. I will have one ordered soon. I do have some more subwasser tang, and then that's a little bit of java fern in there that I'm growing for the fry to have cover, and I'll add more plants and stuff in there for them. But bare bottom is really important because as you're feeding live food, you want to be able to clean up what they don't eat so it does not decay and create ammonia in the tank, which can be deadly. I also do not have this tank filled up all the way because we will be doing lots of water changes to ensure that the water stays nice and clean for the fry. The next part of my video, I'm going to give a huge shout out to my friend Will over at the Barking Fish LLC. Make sure to check out his website. He hooked me up with all of these starter cultures of live food for my fry, and I'm going to go over those real quick for you. First, we have this really nice bottle of Vinegar Eels. As you know, it's just apple cider vinegar and some slice of apples, and that is what they feed on. They're so tiny, I'm not sure I can even get them in focus. But all of the cloudiness is just millions of little tiny worms. These guys are so small that even the smallest newborn fish can eat them. Way smaller than like baby brine shrimp or micro worms. This is his starter culture. If you get this from him, it is 100% worth it. This is enough to start your own culture, if not many more than just one. The way he has this set up is just super awesome. So you guys make sure to check out his website and his YouTube and give him a like and a follow, and make sure you check out his website and see the stuff that he has available. Next thing I'm showing you is also from Will at the Barking Fish. This is a micro worm culture. I just reset this culture just like a day or two ago. Let's see if we can even pick this up. They're also very, very tiny. All this is in here is just some plain old-fashioned oats, no flavoring, no yeast added or anything. It is just oats boiled and cooled into like a very thick paste, and then the culture of worms is on top. This is a little bit of a smelly culture as far as the options that you have for live food cultures, but these guys are so good for your fry, and they love them, and it's good protein for them and good nutrients, so it's definitely one that you want to keep. Next up, we have a live food culture that I've never even heard of until I met Will at Barking Fish. These are called Grindel Worms. Maybe some of you have heard of them, maybe some of you haven't, just like me. They're bigger than your microworm, they're bigger than your vinegar eel, but still a very small worm. They are not smelly like your microworms, and even the adult fish love them, like the celestial pearl Danio adults love these guys because they're, you know, big enough that they can see them and eat them. What is in here, the substrate is just cocoa fiber, and you feed these guys like every other day with just a piece of cat food. That's all they need. It's really all they need. You keep it kind of moist in here. You know, this lid has some holes in it, so it does breathe. The cocoa fiber is okay to put in your tank, so you don't have to worry about, you know, cleaning your worms before you put them in your tank. It's just cocoa fiber. It's okay. So you just take a pinch and you put it in your tank, and there you go. You're fed. I'm excited to see how these guys do. Like I said, I've never kept these guys before, so it's a new experience for me keeping this culture. So definitely check out Will at the Barking Fish. He really hooked me up. I really appreciate it. You can get this for, I think, $15 on his website, and like I said, it can create your own culture, if not more than one, if you keep it done right. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is part 1. I've never bred these guys before. I've never even kept this species until recently, so I'm really excited to see how this goes and experiencing the process of breeding these guys and hatching the fry and raising the fry and watching them grow. I've bred several different things in the past. I've bred betas, I breed bristlenose plecos, which really aren't that hard. Obviously guppies and lots of live bears. But never these guys. This is all new to me, and I'm really excited. If you guys have any tips and tricks that you want to share with me, drop them in the comments. If you're excited to see more of this content and keep up with my journey, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is all new. I'm not a YouTube content creator, so we'll see how this goes. I will keep you guys updated if anything happens. So yeah, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel, and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.